Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm wide awoke physically and literally. I just want to speak on a couple of things. I couldn't go to sleep. I got, some family members over here celebrated my 36th birthday, and I was thinking about a lot of things, so I'm going to be touching on a lot of subjects. Don't know how long this video going to be, but I'm wide awoke literally. And I'm not just talking about I'm awake at 2:38 in the morning. I'm talking about I'm wide awoke to what's going on in this world, how God wanted me to proceed, you know, how I wasted time in the past and how I must move forward in the future. So when I say I'm wide awoke. And I ain't talking about black consciousness and I'm not talking about all that mythological stuff. I'm really talking about being wide awoke and knowing what I got to do and knowing I have to proceed. Mission here is to put people in position. I'm going to be talking about a couple of topics. So, first thing I want to talk about is this word called deference. If you went to the Greek community or whatever, um, the black fraternity hierarchy, a lot of people use this word and misuse it, saying deference this, deference that. And they just say, deference, go get me some water, or deference, do this. But I was thinking and I was talking to a younger brother. I'm older, I'm a pro fight, within my fraternity. What is difference? You know, why are people trying to use deference? A lot of times people use that because they don't have no power in a job. They don't have no power where they work at within their homes. So they want to use this word deference to expel power among you. Well, I was telling some of my young brothers that deference should be a right to pass. It's not no I'm bullying you because I'm older brother than you or something like that. Deference should be you having an organization or a business and putting your brothers in position to make money. That's what deference is to me. Not you talking about what you done in the old days, how hard you went and you pledged. None of that stuff matters right now. Right now, we in an economic decline as African American men. I ain't going, touch on the women, but men, and you using your so-called deference to bully or belittle somebody, but you're not using your deference to put somebody in position. What is that like? How can you call yourself a brother when you don't put brothers on, or you're not in position to put brothers on? And I believe in a whole black hierarchy of fraternity that needs to change. I don't care if it's my organization or other organizations. We need to start building up group economics to put each other on. Because then what we here for? What are we here for? What did we go through all this for? Why did we commit to something and all we want to do is party, women, and all that? No. Like right now, I'm wide awoke. It's not even about that. Like, you could care less, man. If your family not eating, all you care about is drinking and probably, well, what kind of brother are you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if people get mad about this or whatever, but I'm just telling the truth. That deference thing, that's a shame. Nobody don't get no deference from me if you're not putting me in position where I can feed my family. If you're not putting me in position where I could be a better man. If you're not putting me in position, then why am I even entertaining you in the first place? You don't matter to me. I don't care about all that stuff you did in the past, dude. That was the past. What are you doing tomorrow? How are you moving forward? What are you going to do to help your family, not let alone my family? So we got to move forward with our thinking. You got to be wide awoke. A lot of times we are submerged in entertainment. We submerged in these strip clubs. We submerged with this stuff, man. It's 2:42 in the morning, and I'm wide awoke. Couldn't sleep, man. There's a lot of things I'm thinking about. I just couldn't sleep, and I'm thinking like, wow, we're idolizing or honoring the wrong people. Um, I don't talk about celebrities because I try to keep it to God, but I'm gonna talk about celebrities this time, and I'm gonna talk about my journey into music. When I was younger, and I might have said this, very skillful rapper, very skillful artist as far as this hip hop genre is concerned. I still always consider myself one of the best in the city of Philadelphia. I started off battle rapping when I was like 15, 16 years old. Um, then I started doing more positive music with a group called The Truth. It was four of us. It was me, Sid, Craig, and Rome. We all came together, in this program in University City. We dropped one EP called "The Truth About Youth," which was good. Will Smith management was looking into us, well, looking probably into one of us. I never got to sign, I guess the exclusive contract or deal, so I was kind of exiled out the group, and it kind of always made me think, what would have happened if I would have, just signed with Will Smith back in the day and things like that. This is around the same time Bobby Valentino was just getting hot. This was around the same time, major figures was getting in. Beanie Siegel just got in. This is around that same time. All this stuff is going on. So in my mind, I'm thinking like back in the day, I missed my chance. I said I missed it. I missed it. I'm thinking, and this is just my mentality. I'm like, I missed it, man. Music was my thing because real people that know me, know that I love music. Like, if you don't know me, if you don't know that, then you don't know me. A lot of people think they know me as live Facebook friends on here, but they don't really know me. They know that I can write a song on the fly. They know that I love music. I can do music 24 hours a day if I could. But for some reason, that part of my life didn't manifest at the time. Plus, I'm glad it didn't because the music that I was making was very negative. And when I talk about life and death and the power of the tongue, if I ever see one of my old music books or my old writings, I would burn the book because it was a lot of negative words spoken into my life. And I'm glad that I didn't get to record it because whatever negative you say will echo into eternity. So that's why I say you got to watch your tongue. Well, anyway, fast forward to today, I was like, all right, I missed my shot. I could have been this, I could have been that. Now I'm seeing on, the social medias and stuff. Like I said, I don't do the celebrities, but I'm seeing like Usher guy, Simplex 2, Herpes, Bobby Valentino, was caught or being extorted by a so-called transsexual. You have R. Kelly with the sex cults. You have Jim Carrey having herpes, Simplex 1, Simplex 2. And I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? That could have been me. Yes, they got the fame, they got the money and stuff now because my money is coming, but I'm wide awoke. That could have been me. It was meant for me not to be in that arena at that time. Like I could have been running out the room thinking it's a man, but thinking a woman is a man, but it's actually a man, like Bobby Valentino. I could have been like, oh, Tim got this sex code, or I could have been, with herpes, simplex 1 and simplex 2. And I'm thinking, like, I was idolizing the wrong people. I was idolizing the wrong people. I was like, man, I'm thinking I missed the mark. I'm thinking I missed it in life. I was like, yo, I didn't do what and I was thinking like this corporate America stuff, this business stuff ain't me. Sometimes I was thinking like this return, that's not me. I'm an artist. What am I doing in this room with these fake people and stuff? But God is good. God showing me like, look, this is the people that you idolized all these years. You could have been just like them. You could have been worse. It could have been, HIV. I wasn't, practicing self confidence back in the day. When you're young, you try to get your hand on everything you can grab. But thank God, like I'm wide awoke now. I'm wide awake because I'm like, oh snap, this is real. This is real, man. All these celebrities going down. This world is going haywire. You know, you don't even know if women is women no more. And it's saying I'm not knocking no community. I'm just telling it like it is. So I'm like wide awoke now. Wide awoke. Okay, God, what you have me on here? What you have me on here? What's my other passion? My other passion is business and ministry. That's my other passion. When I really wide awoke and realized that I was an Israelite, man, all that other stuff didn't matter. All that fame, all that stuff, man. Because at the end of the day, you only want to be famous because you only think about what other people think about you. But if you want a higher level of self and you to be the best representation of yourself, you got to think about, do you love yourself? How do you view yourself? Because if you feel yourself in high regard, whether you're a celebrity or not, people going to respect you. Because if you ain't respecting yourself, if you ain't respecting your hygiene, brushing your teeth, taking care of yourself, then what does it matter? Well, you're not wide awoke. I used to put these people in high regard because they were celebrities. Even Jay-Z just like, look, I got Beyonce, but I still cheated. You know what? Why are we? These are men, just like we are men. Why are we looking up to them? I don't care. Is he your fraternity brother? It could be the dude. Oh yeah, he's very popular. But why are you looking up to him? Why don't you look up to yourself? I'm wide awoke. I'm not looking up to nobody no more. Those days are over, man. It took me 36 years to realize that. I get a little mad because I'm like, I wasted time. Wasted time. But I ain't not wasting time no more. I wasted time on all that, worrying about what this female think about me, worrying about what this man think about me. And I wasn't even thinking about myself. You know, I'm learning, man. I'm learning a lot. This last year was trying, man. It wasn't easy. But I'm getting goals accomplished. I'm getting things done because I started to love myself. And that was the key to life. Speaking affirmation, speaking life. I would never speak death about myself. I would never say again that I'm not going to get married or I'm not going to lose weight. I used to say that about myself, man. But now I'm like, look, I'm fearfully wonderful made. I gotta help me who honors me, respect me, natural, help me with my business endeavors. This is what I speak over my life every day. Every day. But I used to look up to these people, man. Cash Money Records, Wu Tang. What they done for me? Nothing. I don't look up to them no more. And that's growth. I'm like, look, man, the dynasty I gotta cultivate is the Tim Lawson dynasty, or the corporation known as Tim Lawson dynasty. I'm wide awoke. I'm wide awoke right now, and it's like, when are y'all gonna wake up, man? First, it start with you. First, it start with how you speak about yourself, because how you speak about yourself, to be honest with y'all do in your lives. People might not like this. You might disown, unfriend me. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. You know what I mean? Because I'm a friend to myself first. That's the first and foremost. I'm my own best friend now. That's first and foremost. God got for me. You know, call it cocky or arrogant, but I'm the best thing going. I'm the best thing smoking right now. This is crazy, man. My intern looking at this right now. It's like 2:52 in the morning. But I want to instill things in him that nobody, the older generation, didn't instill to me. Everybody like, well, do what I say because this, that, and the third. But these youngins ain't looking at what you say. They're looking at what you do. And what you do echoes. What you say echoes, but what you do echoes even more. Because when you put action to those words, that's when people start believing you. Like my girl just told me the other day, she was like, you know what, you said a lot of stuff in the beginning, but now I'm starting to see that you a man of your word. You start to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. So I'm wide awoke. I won't say something that I'm not going to do. It might take a while for me to accomplish it, but I'm going to accomplish it. So we're not worried about, CNN analysts, these so-called celebrities, Donald Trump. Everybody mad at Donald Trump. Well, let me ask you a question. When did you get mad at you for not accomplishing what you need to accomplish? Donald Trump don't live in this house. Donald Trump ain't with me on a day-to-day basis. Nothing about Donald Trump can impact my life. Everything about what I say and do impacts my life. Because I'm wide awoke. I'm not worried about a celebrity or anybody, a politician, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama. Y'all got pictures of them in your house like they're your family, but they do not have pictures of you in their house. Stop worshiping them. Worship yourself. Worship yourself, man. And I ain't talking about like disregard God. That's not what I'm trying to say. When I say worship yourself, man, I'm saying get into a level where you loving yourself more than you loving the people of this natural world. Because at the end of the day, think about it, man. Think about it, fellas. Who paying your bills? Trump paying your bills? That chick that you like down the street paying your bills? The chick at the church paying your bills? Is the pastor paying your bills? No. Who's responsible for you for eating, going to work? That's you, right? Why not love yourself? Why not reference yourself? Why not research for yourself? Listen, the world is unlocked for you. You just got to unlock it through your tongue. You got to be wide awoke. No, I ain't going to do this for you. No, I ain't talking to you like this. But while I'm on the subject, like I said, I'm just talking to y'all because I can't sleep. I'm going to talk about the African American community, multi-level marketing. Where do I start with this? Now, I did a couple of multi-level marketing ventures. Realized it wasn't for me. Now, I was going to say I'm not a recruiter, but I am a recruiter. I'm a recruiter for my own business. I'm not a recruiter for other people. I'm not. Hey, let me tell you about this. This multi-level marketing is feeding a lot of people. I'm not going to say nothing negative about it, but I do got some negative connotations about it. So I'm not saying that multi-level marketing is negative in a whole, but let me tell you my grievances about it. I did a couple of things, man. I did prepaid legal, did Organic Gold, ACN, all this stuff. And what I don't like about it is they don't keep it real with you. In order for those things to work, you got to work those businesses. They don't keep it real with you, man. And a lot of black folk thinking that they putting you in position by putting you in a multi-level marketing company. That's not the case. That's not the case. You got to develop your own. You got to develop your own because the man at the top of the marketing is always the one getting paid. You're just the low-level person, or you might be the mid-level person, but the man at the top of that whole marketing company is getting paid. You can call it a pyramid scheme or whatever. But people, when I was in my journey, when I was trying to find my way through business and find my way through everything, I was coming to Carlson, my Kappa brothers. And look, I'm not coming at y'all. Don't get me wrong. Y'all did, the best y'all do because this was the knowledge y'all was getting. And, they gave me a couple of multi-level marketing companies and ventures, things like that nature. And I should have looked into their resume more, but I went off the strength of fraternity, and I'm not doing that no more. Everybody, I don't care, family, fraternity, whatever. I'm looking at your fruit for it. So if you're not fruitful in the thing you're doing, don't come to me with it. Don't come to me, man, because I'm wide awoke. It's a waste of time. So like I said, and I'm not coming at the ones that got me in these things because they didn't know no better. They didn't know no better. So I'll give them the benefit of that. They didn't know no better. So we, in these multi-level marketing companies, we might get the vice president or something like that. We going around the nation, we speaking to people, and I feel like it's selling people a dream because you all just talk about recruiting, not working. And that's my grievance with multi-level marketing companies. You gotta work, or you gotta be skillful in the thing that you're doing to then start recruiting so you can show people how it's done. Like if you do recruiting, and you're not doing anything. I want to call out a company. I'm not going to call it out, but everybody that know me know that I'm going to be talking about the premise of this company. It's a company, you know what I mean? You need a license to be in it. It's a legit company, but the validation is not there because all they focus on is recruiting. So once you try to sell the product and things like that, which is a legit product, people don't want it because they thinking, oh, this is some type of pyramid scheme. Oh, is it that thing? I'm like, what do you mean it's that thing? I got a license to sell this. You can't come and sell it. It's not a multi-level work, but they think it is because you always do recruiting. When you go to work, you make the money because you recruit. Then everybody else recruit. You're recruiting, everybody recruiting, but you're not making money. That don't make sense. You know, people want to be lazy. And then they think because the company give you this so-called title of regional vice president that you should be respected. And like I said, no, because you're not showing me how to get money. All you want to do is recruit me, have me go out there and make money for you, but you're not taking the time out to show me how to do it. I'm wide awoke now. I'm like, look, man, I recruited 5 individuals. You know what happened with them 5 individuals? They was all lazy. They didn't do anything. I wound up firing each and every one of them. Recruiting. But now I'm in a different situation. Whereas I can recruit right now, but I'm not. I'm mastering my craft as far as, the life insurance realm goes. But the companies unsolicited. So why in a year or two, once I master this and I get it going, then I'll start recruiting. Then I can start, teaching and pouring everything into people. But even before I knew this industry in and out, I'm recruiting, and everybody want to be lazy. And I'm sorry to say, man, when I talk about these multi-level marketing thing, most of this stuff was black, and a lot of people, man, they didn't take it seriously. We had a gold mine on our hands. And I'm not talking about all of them, but some of them. Everybody wanted to hook up. Everybody like, oh, this person looked good in the office. This person looked good in the office. Wake up. You got an opportunity to make money in front of you. Forget how the person look in the office. Forget how she looks. Forget all that, man. I'm wide awoke. It was like a cesspool. People was going there just to make friends. We supposed to be learning. People going there, oh, this person like you. I'm like, so? I'm trying to make money. I'm not here. I could get my own girl outside of this. I'm here to make money. Like when it comes to Tim Lawson, everybody know if it's time to make money, I ain't care about no girl or nothing like that. I'm trying to make money. I came here to make money. I ain't come here for dating. This ain't Christian Mingle. This ain't, this is a financial company. I'm not come here for that. I don't go to work looking for jigs I can screw. I go there looking to get paid. Whatever I do outside of work, I do outside of work. But when I'm coming to work and I'm coming to get paid. That's why I ain't like corporate work. I'm wide awoke. I don't like it, man. I really don't like it. Unless it got something to do with sales, I don't like, people buddying up and all of this. You're wasting time. Instead of mastering your craft, if you don't like the job, leave. You always get another job. You always get another job. It's always opportunity out here. Don't let nobody say it's not no opportunity, because it is opportunity out there. You just got to unlock it with your mouth. But these multi-level marketing companies, they go there. It's like a social event. People like, it was one multi-level marketing company that I was part of. It wasn't insurance related, but it was so messy where one of the chicks got pregnant and she went to the national convention talking about who impregnated her. No, don't fuck don't want to hear that. They don't care about you. They trying to make their money. You talking all this Negro stuff there. I'm telling you, man, we gotta do better. Y'all worried about relationships all the time. All the time on the timeline, man. All the time. Why black men don't do this? Why black women don't do that? Why she dating out her race? Who cares? She ain't dating you. Who cares? I don't care. Date who you want. Are they yellow, Martian, purple? I don't care. Look, I'm happy for you. If that person bring out the stuff, I'm happy for you, man. Whoever you deal with, you not my wife. You ain't contributing to my mental stability or my household. Go on. You know, this is what's wrong with the community. We worry about the wrong things. And we stay focusing on the wrong things. That's why I'm wide awoke at 3:05 in the morning. Because we worrying about the stupid stuff, man. Like, I'm going back to this multi-level marketing. Like, y'all worrying about who dating who. Like, I remember when I was a part of this company. Like I said, I ain't going to display the company. I ain't going to air y'all out. But y'all know who y'all are. I ain't got nothing negative to say about y'all. It's a wonderful opportunity. I'm talking to y'all as somebody concerned. Unlock the opportunity. Get as much money as you can from that opportunity. Talking to a young lady, about the opportunity and the things like that. I'm talking to her about the personal aspect. She talked about who dating who in the office and who should be with the firm. I'm like, why is your mind on that? Why are you on that? You got $1 million opportunity right here. Why are you on that? That's the thing, man. We can't live out our lower chakra. We always got to do things with, and trust me, I ain't no hypocrite. I love sex more than anybody in this natural world, this natural earth. So I ain't gonna sit here and play holier than thou with y'all. But I'm wide awoke now. I'm like, all right, sex ain't gonna get me this money. Sex ain't gonna get me to the next level. Unless it's my wife and we building a family. What's the purpose? I chase this woman, I'm losing money. I chase this money, I'm gaining my goals. I'm gaining, an inheritance for my children. I'm not chasing dots no more, man. That life is gone. Like, I'm 36 now. I wish I would have grasped this thing when I was younger, but I was at a direction. Me and my dad, we didn't really speak like that. But I wasn't really looking for no male mentor because in my heart, and I always knew that God equipped me with everything I already needed. So I wasn't looking for that. And I'm still not looking for that. But I had little low confidence. Now my confidence is up because I'm like, whoa, it's not about how people feel about me. It's about how I feel about me. And when I unlocked that mentality, things started going right. Things started going right. I'm gonna leave y'all. Talk to y'all later.